When people see that, it hurts them even more. When people see that you've forgiven them and you've moved on and you're genuinely happy, it hurts them more. But when they're able to trigger emotions from you, they go home and they're like, oh, today I saw her, and as soon as she saw me, she was hiding, she was fidgeting, she was this. She still feels something for me. They get really happy. But when you see them acting very confident, very normal, very like, oh, I didn't even see you, sorry, oh yeah, that's you, and you don't even care, you're moving on to the next, and you're like happy and like, oh, how is everything, how is that, blah blah blah, and you're just, they go home and they're like, what? So all of that meant nothing? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new here. I am Cisonspace, and I know it's been a while since I've been on camera. I am going through a very great transformation in my life, and I feel like I want it to really sit in. Like, I really want to fully experience this. So for some time, I just do quick videos before I go to bed, and I upload them. So you can check out my other videos where I don't show my face, but I still talk about the things that needs to talk about, or that is needed to be talked about. And today I am talking about how to heal from your past traumas or past kind of like mistakes or lessons or life-changing events, and get back to your old self. And when I say your old self, that is your inner child, your core authentic you, who you really are at the core, like your most loving, innocent, pure, bright self. Because kids are the people, or they are the most authentic people ever. Let's be honest. And few adults embody their inner child, and they tend to be very serious, and they let the weight of the world show on them, and they carry it around like they care too much. So as someone who has been through a lot in terms of so many things like family, friendship, all of that, and I'm still able to get back to my most creative, my most authentic, my most beautiful, my most joyous and happiest state, I'm going to show you some of the things that I did. So you need to stay tuned if you want to know, because all these steps are very important to get back to who you were before all of this broke you down. But let me start this, because I made some notes here that, first of all, once you go through anything that is life-changing, you will never be the same. And let me explain. You'll never be the same in terms of it's going to change you. Obviously, that's what happened. Everything that happens to you, you need to look at it from the bright side. What did this come to teach me? Because it came to teach you something. Obviously, you needed that thing to get to the next level, to the next stage, to be the adult that you're supposed to be. So if you are not open to receiving pain, because pain is the only thing that is going to take you far. Honestly, I now embrace pain, because pain is you gaining more power to the power you already have. But it has to be cracked. In order to crack something, you have to hit it to crack it. And that is the pain. You change, you grow, you evolve, and it's very painful, because that is but also that is the only way to grow. Okay, so you can definitely return to your authentic self, which is your inner child. But this time, this is how I see it now, as someone who has transformed. That yes, I have been able to tap back into my inner child and to the authentic me. But I also feel like the me now, the adult me, is like watching over my inner child. I feel like there is this core being, like my inner child in me, that I'm watching over her. Like every decision she takes, I allow her to, like, if she wants to be creative, if she wants to be playful, if she wants to be that, I allow her to be. But then I'm like watching her, I'm guiding her with the wisdom which came from the pain, to teach her, like to guide her, like, no, maybe let's do it this way. Like when she's in a situation where I know it's not going to make her better, I'm able to tell her, hey, I think this relationship or this person is trying to manipulate you, or is trying to do this, because I have experienced those pain of manipulation, So I keep the lesson. I don't allow it to burden her. I just allow it to be. And she shows up every time. But at the same time, when I see something coming, I'm able to catch that thing, and I'm able to warn her that, hey, this is not what you want. This is not what you should do. Okay? So the first way to heal is to embrace the pain and sit with the pain, which most people don't know how to do, because it's one of the most painful aspects of healing. To sit with the pain and allow the pain to change you. Allow the pain to just be. that is very, very important when it comes to healing yourself. Some people numb themselves when they feel pain. They get very abubu when they're experiencing pain, or they just become numb. They disassociate when pain comes, and they try not to re-experience the pain again. They try not to even face that fear. To them, it's like a fear. What that thing is going to do is it's going to create like a monster, you know? It's going to create like an inner monster in you. And every time something triggers that, you would act like the pain. Instead of you allowing the pain to teach you, you now inflict pain upon other people because you have not been able to sit down face to face with this monster and be like, hey, that shit hurt. Like, why did you have to come in and hurt me like that? And maybe that monster will tell you, hey, you know, this is what you need. Like, I am here to teach you this. I am here to teach you not to be nice. I'm here to teach you not to please. I'm here to teach you to be wise. I'm here to, you know, it would definitely tell you something. But some people just ignore it. They move past it. Like, they don't allow their inner child to process the pain, and they just like, they want to be better. So they're like looking for drugs, looking for alcohol, looking for another relationship to jump in. They don't heal from the one they just had that was traumatic. They just go on and on and on and on without stopping. And once someone triggers that pain from the past, they start wilding out, and now they are inflicting pain upon people. So learn to sit with the pain, because that is the only way you're going to heal it. If you don't sit with the pain, and if you don't get to know the pain and get to know the name of that monster, you become the monster. And when you become that monster, it's hard for you to go back because you've built a character, and that is what you're known for. So you need to sit with it. No matter how far you've gone with that pain, slow down. Take deep breath and allow that pain to speak to you, because every pain or everything that you experience has a voice. Okay? Gotcha. And number 2 is stop being the victim. Okay? Stop playing victim and stop waiting for people to come and heal you, to come and fix you, to come and tell you they are sorry, and that will make you move on. You're waiting for something that might probably never happen. The chances that the person who hurt you is going to realize, oh my gosh, I hurt them, I have to go and be on my knees and back like I want it, is this low. Okay? Is this low? You are responsible for everything you've been through since you're a child. Yes, it's not your fault. I'm not saying it's your fault. No. It's not our fault. It's not your fault. It's not their. In fact, it's not even their fault either, because they're also broken, because only broken people break people. So you want to be better. You want to move past it, because you deserve to go back to your authentic self. You deserve your inner child, for your inner child to feel safe and sound and secure. And the only way to do that is to fix your own self. It's like, if someone broke you, you're going to pick up yourself and then put it back, because this is you. You're not going to sit there and be like, oh, let's say for example, you are really made of clay or like a glass, and someone pushes that glass or pushes that clay and it breaks into pieces. You are supposed to, since you know this time God has given you the power, you have hands and brain, you can pick yourself up, because clays don't have brains and hands, so we have to do it. But I'm saying, as you who has the power, you're supposed to pick. You're not going to be like, hey, why did you break me down on the floor? You come and pick me up. They can literally be like, no, I'm not doing that, even though they broke you, because they have some kind of animosity towards you, so that they're not going to help you heal. You're supposed to do it. You're supposed to pick yourself up and rebuild yourself with the wisdom that you have now. If you keep pointing at people, oh, they did it, he did it, she did it, I'm waiting for them to come and do it. What if they don't? Because they have never reflected on whatever they did to you. Are you going to sit there for the next 20 years playing the victim, asking for sympathy and all of this, just for what? You need to move on. So fix yourself. Don't wait for someone. And fixing yourself means going to therapy if you need professional help. Go to therapy if sitting with your pain is unbearable for you. Go to therapy. Let someone guide you through the healing. I think that is the most beneficial thing I can say. And the third most important way to heal and get back to your old self is to make the conscious decision to not revisit the past every time. I read this book by Joe Dispenza, Breaking the Habits of Being Yourself. It's literally like losing your mind and creating a new mind. And that book really switched something in my mind, and that made me got out from like a relationship, a 2-year relationship. It was like anytime, like start reprogramming your mind, start telling your mind something different. Like if this person rejected you, you can be like, I am enough, I'm worthy, I'm loved. Like, and when the old things or the old patterns or the old thoughts start coming back, because literally your thoughts are your ego, okay? And since someone rejected you or they broke up with you, that hurts your ego. So you start thinking of things, you start thinking ways to do this. Why? Like, you base your value on how they treated you. And the only way to break that is to reaffirm different words to yourself. And every time that old thought try to come into your mind, you catch yourself. You catch the old thought like that. I started doing that, and that was so helpful. So when I was going through a very tough time, when the old thoughts start coming, like, oh, they don't desire me anymore, they don't love me, I catch it. And I'm like, no, I am loved. I really love myself. My mom loves me. My brother loves me. Like, I start reaffirming to myself, I'm loved, I'm cherished, I'm this, like, I'm that. They don't place the value on me. I place the value on me. And I started changing the story. And it was difficult from the beginning because I had been repeating that old pattern. So from the beginning it was difficult. I kept going back, back and forth with the old and new, like just going back and forth until I finally got to a point where the old thoughts started becoming less and less relevant. Like, that voice started lowering down and down, and the new one started going up, up, up. Like, the volume started going up. And that was when it stuck in my mind that yes, I'm worthy, I'm loved, I'm this, I'm that. And I started behaving according to those affirmations I was telling myself. I started carrying myself like someone who's loved. So I'm not going to check up on them to see if they still love me. I'm not trying to find anything from them. I don't want anything from them anymore because I feel like I have enough love. I'm not trying to prove myself to them because I feel like I'm worthy, So the fact that you're trying to prove yourself to people in your past, trying to do this, trying to do that, because you don't feel worthy, and you choose to stay in that past, make a conscious decision to just get out of that past and start feeling loved and worthy and all the new things you want to feel. And whenever the old ones start coming back, catch it. They're like, I see you. You're trying to sneak in there, trying to sneak in through the back door. I see you. No, stay here, stay right here. I used to be you, not anymore. And then let the new one have its way. Okay, and then see how you start showing up. It literally boosts your self-confidence and self-esteem. Gotcha. And the fourth way is to forgive. I mean, don't forget it, because it's very hard to forget when someone makes or something makes a big mark on your life. But learn to forgive. And forgiveness equals peace. If you want peace, unless maybe you want violence, then okay. But if you want peace, you want to feel peaceful, you want to have a sound mind, you want to see them and be indifferent, you want to see someone who hurt you and be like, oh, I don't even care anymore. If you want to have that feeling, like right now I have, like people from my past who hurt me or they did something dirty to me, I just see them, it's like a blank, it's like whatever. I don't even see them. I don't see them in any contact. There is no love, there is no hate. It's just like someone that I never met. It's a feeling of like blank slate. I don't feel literally any, like they don't trigger any emotion from me, They don't, because I've wiped off that plate. I've forgiven them. I've wiped it off. I'm done. Like, I've done it, did it, done, bored, whatever. And so most of the time when people see that they can't trigger you anymore, they tend to now have to step up on your frequency, because they're like, oh, they see me and they don't even react. They're not even thinking about me. They even forgot my name or my surname. They even forgot where I used to live. It's like, oh, you used to, I've forgotten about you. I've forgiven you. I don't care. I'm laughing. I'm smiling. When people see that, it hurts them even more. When people see that you've forgiven them and you've moved on and you're genuinely happy, it hurts them more. But when they're able to trigger emotions from you, they go home and they're like, oh, today I saw her, and as soon as she saw me, she was hiding, she was fidgeting, she was this. She still feels something for me. They get really happy. But when you see them acting very confident, very normal, very like, oh, I didn't even see you, sorry, oh yeah, that's you, and you don't even care, you're moving on to the next, and you're like happy and like, oh, how is everything, how is that, blah blah blah, and you're just, they go home and they're like, what? So all of that meant nothing? And then they start chasing you. Because they're like, why don't you care anymore? I'm the one who hurt you. I'm the one who did this to you. Like, you used to love me. You used to do this. Get to that point. Forgive. Not because of them, but because of you. Because when you forgive, they don't own your brain anymore. They are out of your mind. Now, something else, something better occupies your mind, not them anymore. Because you've replaced them, you've forgiven them, so you've replaced them with better things, with what you want to do in the future. And it's like they're like this tiny piece in your brain that doesn't exist anymore. And the last but not the least is focus on you now and your future. Look, what is gone is gone, okay? And it doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't exist anymore. Who can go back to 2018? No one. Who can go back to 2024? In fact, who can go back to yesterday? No one. So what does the day do? It keeps changing. You can't tell God, oh my God, I left something back in last week. Can we go back to last week? No one has time for that. So do you. You don't have time to be focused on what someone did to you. Yes, I mean, for now, if you're hurt, you're not going to listen to me. You're going to think, is this YouTuber crazy? Why is she telling me it doesn't matter anymore? Does she know the pain I'm feeling? Baby, I know the pain you're feeling. I've felt that pain before. And when people used to tell me, like, oh, when I used to watch videos also, I'm like, oh my God, she's crazy. She doesn't even understand pain. Pain is the reason why I'm able to tell you what I'm telling you. It takes... Mostly, I've realized that most YouTubers who are very much who I resonate with, and they give more about personal development and just self-improvement. Sometimes I want to ask them, what is your pain? Like, what's behind your pain? Because it would take a great amount of pain for you to be able to be happy again, and to even be able to be vulnerable enough to teach other people how to be better. Do you know how much pain you should face before you get to that point? It's a lot. It's a lot. Every wise person or everyone who has so much wisdom has greater pain. It's equal to greater pain. So just so you know. So like I was saying, learn to focus on you. What are the things you want to do? Like, have hobbies. What were the things you used to love doing as a child? This comes back to the authentic self. Everyone has an authentic self. What you love to do as a child, what always grabs your attention as a child. Go back to those things. Even if you have to do it alone and you don't have friends, do it alone. From the beginning, it's going to be lonely, but you start attracting people little by it comes like that. That's how the universe works. When you stand on you, like when you stand on business, like Justin Bieber said, when you stand on business and you're very authentic about yourself, and that is who you truly are, you wouldn't even know where the people came from. They'll start coming like that slowly. And then you end up having like a room filled of friends, and you're like, when did all of you become my friends? You've been sitting down one Thanksgiving and you realize you made friends because you were just being yourself and you didn't really care, and this is who you are. So they love you for that. They know this is not pretense, because people can sense pretense. People can sense fake joy and fake happiness. But when it's coming radiating from your heart, oh my God, my pronunciation. When it's radiating from your heart, people can sense that. And they become very attracted to that, because that is very, like, that's a magnetic aura. And I have plans on making a video about being magnetic. So stay tuned if you want to be your most magnetic self and pull people to you like a literal mother effing magnet. Anyway, back to that. So focus on the goals and achievements you want to have, like the things that you've always desired before you met that person. Like the things you had always wanted to do. Maybe you had always wanted to be a pilot. You had always wanted to be that or this. How do you get it? How do you get alliances? Maybe start like searching for stuff, because the more you start searching for the stuff that you always wanted to do, your attention automatically gravitates towards that. And then within some time you realize you don't even think about it. Like if you always spend 1 hour thinking about them, then you realize you spend like only 20 minutes, because now your mind is focused on something that you have to do because you love it. It's getting your attention. It's something that gets your attention. And then with time, they get replaced with that thing. I don't remember the last time I talked about my ex. I don't even think about him anymore. Probably it's been 8 years since I thought about him. You replace them with that thing, okay? You replace them, and then your mind does that automatically, because where your energy goes, that is where your mind will go. If you put your energy here, your mind will follow. Your mind has no other option if your body or your heart decides and it moves in that direction. Your mind has to go there. Like, your mind can't do anything unless you pay attention to your mind more than your heart, which is not good, because that means you're living in a very egoistic state, and that is not good. And the bonus one is learn to meditate. Meditation allows you to disconnect. When you feel overwhelmed, after all of this, if you feel like it's not working, try meditation. try going on retreat, which I have on my bucket list to go on retreat probably next year, which is 2026 or 2027. It's on my bucket list. This YouTuber mentioned Mindful Attraction 2.0. Alexis mentioned about dharma.org, and I searched for them, and it's free, and they have one in Barcelona. So it's on my plan to visit them and have a 10-day meditation retreat. I think that's for starters. For 10 days, you don't take books, you don't take your phone, nothing. Like, you just go there empty-handed. Like, maybe you can take them, but you have to hide it. And yeah, I heard you don't even have to put a roll on. Like, it's very like, I don't know, I don't want to put anything on it, but it's like, wow. And I want to have the experience of sitting or being disconnected for 10 days, just breathing for 10 days. No phone, no book, nothing stimulating. I wonder how that would feel. And I can't wait to try it. I do that at home, and home is very distractive. You tend to do it, and then you have to get up and go and do something. But I want to disconnect for 10 days, like holidays, 10 days, have nothing to do, nowhere to go, no appointment. And I'll just do that. I have that. So you should try that one too. Start from your home, because if you've never done meditation before, you go to a 10-day meditation, you go crazy. You would literally go crazy, because please don't try it. Try it only when you've mastered doing it for hours at home. When you've done meditation for hours at home, then you can go in and do 10 days, because I don't want you going local because I told you to do something. And yeah, so meditation makes you disconnect. And then also always remember, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need permission from this person. You don't even need closure to be able to start healing. Healing doesn't require you to have closure for them to tell you what you did, why and when, and it doesn't matter. Cut it. It doesn't matter. Some people leave you even when you're the most valuable person, the most loving, kind person. Some people can't even receive love, so they're going to push you away. Okay? And you don't need permission. You don't need them to call you and say, hey, I think you should heal. I'm not coming back. You should do that either way. Okay, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be like, oh, I think I've gotten to the stage where I'm perfectly okay to start a healing journey. Just start. Every day, heal. And it doesn't have to be a constant, you need to see the improvement every day. No, just do it. Over time, it's going to accumulate, because healing is very tiny. It accumulates because it happens tiny in the daily habits, that the things you drop, like the old habits that you drop and then you pick up, will start adding up later. Okay, so stop picking up the old stuff, because the more you pick up the old stuff, it's going to be the same. But if you want something different, then do something different. Okay, do something different. Okay, so all you need is clarity and decisiveness. You decide and you stay clear on that journey, and you find your way back to you. Find your way back, like B said. So don't stay in your thoughts. Your thoughts are your ego. Disconnect and quiet your mind and find a sweet spot to heal. Okay, I love you, cookies. I love you, angels. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched to this point, please give this video a thumbs up, share with a friend, and drop a love emoji. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.